Hello everyone! A lot of people have been requesting me to do this video. So in this video, I will be comparing these two cat trees that you see right here. These cat trees are so big that I cannot fit both of them in the frame. I have backed up so far, but I will have to move my camera up and down so that you can see the entire cat tree. So the cat tree on the left here is from Cat Tree King, and it is the Cat Condo Beige, and it is $499 on their website. And then the cat tree on the right is the Alaska cat tree from Kitty Mansions, and it is $309 on their website. So the cat tree on the left from Cat Tree King cost us more because Cat Tree King did raise their prices after COVID-19 happened. The first thing I'm going to compare for this video is the size of these cat trees. So I would say that the size of them is the same. Both of the hammocks measure 18 inches across on both of the cat trees, and the top bed that you see on the Cat Tree King measures 24 inches across, and the top bed on the Kitty Mansions cat tree measures 28 inches across, so that one's just a little bit bigger. The hammocks on the Cat Tree King do go down a little bit deeper, as you can see. The scratch posts on both of the cat trees seem to be about the same thickness. And the boxes on the bottom are both very big. However, the one on the Kitty Mansions cat tree is a little bit bigger on the inside. Now I'll talk about the height. So the height of the cat tree on the left, the one from Cat Tree King, is 71 inches tall, and the one from Kitty Mansions on the right is 68 inches tall. And both of these companies sell different models with different heights, but these were just the two models that I chose. Now we'll talk about weight. So these are both really heavy cat trees. I mean, these are basically the size of our fridge. These cat trees are so huge. And the cat tree on the left, the one from Cat Tree King, weighs 132 pounds. And the cat tree on the right from Kitty Mansions weighs 85 pounds. For the assembly time, well, my husband put both of these cat trees together. I am the worst person ever at building things. But it took my husband about an hour to set up each of these, like an hour each for setup time. And he said that the boxes on these were tedious to put together. So the boxes took the most time to put together on both of these cat trees. But both of these cat trees came with a photo for assembly instructions, and also they came with tools to put them together. Now I'll talk about the plush material that covers these cat trees. So the plush on both of the trees feels super soft when you touch it. And I will say that I have noticed that the material sheds more on the cat tree on the right, the one from Kitty Mansions. Since we've had this cat tree, I've had to keep vacuuming around it on the floor, which is kind of annoying. Also, the Kitty Mansions tree on the bottom, the baseboards are not covered in plush, so they're exposed, unlike Cat Tree King. You can't really see the baseboard unless you're like under the cat tree, because you have to be at a certain angle to see. I don't really like that you can see the exposed baseboard, but it's not a huge deal because a lot of cat trees are actually like this. And the pads on the inside of the box on both of these cat trees can be removed for easy washing, as well as the pads that are on the top beds. The nails and screws that it came with are the same size for both of the cat trees. They're the same thickness and they are exposed on both of the cat trees, so you can see the screws on both of these cat trees. Now I'll compare the levels. As you can see, both of these cat trees have multiple levels for our cats to climb and play on. So I love how big these are because our cats get a lot of exercise running and jumping and climbing on these cat trees. Now let's talk about the labels, the brand logo. So the labels are exposed on both of these cat trees. Cat Tree King is partners with RHR Quality, who focuses on Europe, and Cat Tree King focuses on the United States and Australia. So the label for Cat Tree King cat trees is RHR Quality. And the label on the Kitty Mansions cat tree does say Kitty Mansions on it. Now let's talk about sturdiness. So both of these cat trees are super sturdy. We don't need to anchor these to a wall. They're definitely not going to tip over. I love how sturdy both of these cat trees are, and it is really hard to find cat trees that are this sturdy nowadays. Now let's talk about the overall quality. So I would say that the quality is better on the cat tree from Cat Tree King, the one on the left. The quality just feels and looks nicer in my opinion. However, I will say that I am very impressed with our new cat tree from Kitty Mansions, the one on the right, because for the price, I was actually expecting it to be much lower quality than it is. But I think it's still a really nice cat tree, which is why I'm doing this video. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about for this video is replacement parts. Cat Tree King sells replacement parts. When this cat tree on the left arrived in the mail, the top piece was actually damaged and I was pretty upset about that. So I sent an email to Cat Tree King and they sent us a new replacement piece free of charge. Kitty Mansions, the one on the right, also looks like it sells replacement parts for some pieces because I looked on their website. I think it's always better to invest in a cat tree that sells replacement parts because if something breaks, then you won't have to buy the entire cat tree again. And it's just nice knowing that when you buy from a company that sells replacement parts, you won't have to stress about that. Overall, these are both great cat trees for large cats, and they're both very sturdy. Cat Tree King, the one on the left, is known for being the best cat trees on the market right now, but I think that Kitty Mansions is a close second. I've tried tons of different cat trees, so I have a lot to compare these cat trees to. If price is an issue, then maybe you might prefer the one on the right, the one from Kitty Mansions, since they're cheaper and they're like half the price as compared to Cat Tree King. It bothers me a little how some things aren't centered on the Kitty Mansions cat tree, like the hole to the box on the bottom. It's a little bit slanted. So if you're particular about having things straight and centered, then you might not like that or it might bother you. Both of these companies sell different models, different sizes, and different colors, but I chose these two because I like how similar they are in color and design. I'll put the links to both of these cat trees in the description of this video. Our cats love sleeping and playing on both of these cat trees. They don't really seem to use one more than the other. I liked our Kitty Mansions tree so much that I actually just ordered another tree from Kitty Mansions. In my opinion, these two companies are two of the best out there right now for large cat trees. Also, when these trees arrived in the mail, the tree from Cat Tree King on the left arrived in 3 different boxes, and the tree from Kitty Mansions on the right arrived in one huge box. And only one piece was damaged on the Cat Tree King, which they quickly sent us a replacement part for. And that is the end of this review. I hope that this was helpful. I wanted to do this because we've been getting a lot of messages about these two cat trees. And if you have any other questions about these cat trees, feel free to comment them below on this video and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you guys for watching.